We're excited to announce that we'll be uploading a new video every day leading up to the 2021 NRL Grand Final, looking at some facts that you may or may not know about every Grand Final from the NRL era. For this list, we are looking at the 1998 Grand Final, which was played between the Broncos and the Bulldogs, with the Bulldogs taking a 12-10 lead at halftime, but the Broncos forwards led by Tonnie Caroll and Clive Churchill medal winner Gorden Tallis were influential in a dominant Brisbane second half, which gave the Broncos a 38-12 victory. We just want to make it clear that all of these facts and records are only from the NRL era, which is from 1998 to 2020. So, this is Greatest Game of All, and these are 5 interesting facts about the 1998 Grand Final. Number 5, the quickest try in an NRL Grand Final. The Broncos scored the opening try of the match through their winger Michael DeVere. The Bulldogs were coming out of their own end when DeVere capitalised on a mistake from Willie Talau. It was only the 4th set of the match, and interestingly enough, DeVere was named to start on the bench, as he wore jersey number 14, with Michael Hancock scheduled to start. However, a late change from Wayne Bennett meant DeVere would start and Hancock would come off the bench. So this may not have actually occurred if it wasn't for the last minute replacement.
Willie Talau losing the ball. It's on the boot of DeVere. He'll score.
Number 4, it was the most amount of forwards scoring a try. Speaking of tries, the men in the middle filled up the try scorers list in this match, as 5 out of the 9 players that scored tries were forwards. This is the highest amount of tries by forwards in NRL Grand Final history, and it still stands. These included Bulldogs second rower Tony Grimaldi in the 21st minute, Brisbane bench prop Kevin Campion in the 27th minute, lock Tony Caroll in the 41st minute, second rower Gorden Tallis in the 59th minute, and hooker Philip Lee in the 68th minute. Closely followed by the 2001 Grand Final, 2005 Grand Final, and 2010 Grand Final, as they had 4 forwards crossing the stripe in each match. Number 3, Peter Ryan's tough love chat at half time. Peter Ryan played pretty much all the 1998 season at lock for the Broncos, but he unfortunately got suspended in the elimination preliminary final against the Storm, which meant he would miss the Grand Final. Tony Caroll replaced him at the starting lock position in his absence, and after assessing Caroll's performance in the first half, he wasn't impressed. Ryan pulled Caroll aside at halftime and pointed out to Tony Springer Spencer's scissors and told Caroll, "If you don't go out there and play like the man you can be in the second half, I will come onto the field and stab you with Springer's scissors." After that, Caroll pulled off one of the best performances by a forward in a grand final, as he scored a game-changing try 2 minutes out of the break and broke away to set up Darren Smith to score in the 75th minute, on top of his incredibly high work rate in the middle. Number 2, it was the only grand final to take place at the Sydney Football Stadium. Traditionally, the SFS would host every grand final from 1988 to 1998, excluding the Super League Grand Final in 1997. This was the final year of this occurrence, as Stadium Australia would be built for the upcoming Sydney Olympics in 2000. The grand final would be played at this venue for the foreseeable future, but that may change in 2021 with New South Wales' ongoing COVID-19 situation, which may see the biggest day of the year being shifted up north to Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. And number 1, 9th place to the grand final. The Dogs had a fairy tale finals run during the 1998 finals, beating the Dragons, the Bears, the Knights and the Eels in elimination matches to reach the big dance. They become the lowest ranked team to reach the grand final, and that record looks to be permanent, with only the top 8 teams on the ladder progressing into the finals. It truly was unexpected and unbelievable, as they hit form at the perfect time of the year. So, what did you think of our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, chuck us a like on Facebook and this video, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel for more Rugby League Countdowns.